CoastLife, you know that one of my personal passions is conservation and education, especially when it comes to the natural world around us. And some folks that share a very similar mission are the folks with 4th Street and the Open Space Alliance campaign. We have Jim Ford and Pam Costanzi joining us today. Welcome to the CoastLife Couch.
Thank you very much for having us.
So I love the mission that you guys are working on. Tell us a little bit about 4th Street Preserve and the land that it is that you're preserving.
Be glad to. The Open Space Alliance is an initiative from the Greater Lewis Foundation, which is a nonprofit organization. It's had a great history of success of other projects. And we are attempting to raise funds to work with the owners of the property to preserve about 30 acres of land within the city limits of Lewis, right in the heart of Lewis, and to be used as a natural habitat, educational opportunities, and there's a great history with that property as well. So that's the goal and the mission, and we're on our way to achieving success.
That's great.
Yeah, and one of the really wonderful things about the property is it's a forested property, and it's the only forested property that's open space that remains in the city of Lewis.
Wow.
So it has great value, both as an oasis and a refuge, but also a lot of environmental benefits as well.
For sure.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I know that, treed and shaded areas, cool down temperatures. I know that there's nesting bald eagles in this space, which are wonderful to watch.
Yeah.
Why else do you think it's so important to preserve a space like this and inspire others to give back and keep this space a forest?
It does provide a place where people can recharge. Once we secure the property, we'll have a master planning process.
Yeah.
So the community will be able to have some input into how the property is used. We know that there will be passive recreation. There will be no buildings built on it. Perfect. It won't be paved. There will be walking trails, we envision, going through the property. There are ephemeral wetlands in the property, so it'll be very important for us to carefully place those trails so that they don't interfere with the wetland areas and also preserve the wildlife. There's a lot of animals that call this 29 acres their home. Yeah. 29 acres doesn't sound like a lot in the grand scheme of things, but it is a lot when you're a person that's standing in that forest. Yeah. It really does feel very peaceful. And so, we'll have that as a benefit to the city. We have a great park system in Lewis, but this will be a forested park, and it'll be the first forested park.
That's exciting.
We have a partnership with the City of Lewis, and they will become the owners of the property. So if a change of city council occurs, there will not be a change of this area of the 4th Street Preserve.
Right.
We've talked with the University of Delaware and also with the Cape Henlopen School District, and we're hoping to have opportunity for education there with field trips, possibly a living classroom to take place there. So there's all kinds of opportunities for the community to benefit from this.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, it's clear that you guys have gotten a lot of community support. How does it feel to know that so many people are with you on this and wanting to preserve this land?
It's really exciting. I mean, we started doing private events, kind of friend raising, where people invite their friends and neighbors to a private event in their homes. We've done almost 40 of those in the last a little bit over a year, starting last June. So we've met thousands of people, and we've got close to 900 individual donors right now, and a lot of them are making multiple gifts.
Amazing.
So that all not only makes us feel great and shows us how important this property is, it also shows our public officials how important this property is.
We have very high interest by the State Division of Forestry to make this the first urban community forest in the state, which is a forest contained in municipal limits. So we can be a model for Wilmington, Dover, Newark, many other communities that could use this. So they're interested in supporting us for a request from the Open Space Council of the state of Delaware. We're going to also pursue some federal grant opportunities. But as Pam mentioned, the fact that we have such a community buy-in with private donations, and also the business community has stepped up quite a bit
very
and helped us out. So, and we will continue to do that. It's an opportunity if businesses would like to participate for them. We hope it's a win-win for them to participate and do some fundraising, and then we will promote the businesces.
Yes,
So-
absolutely.
Yes.
We had a wonderful event at the station on Kings Highway on
Nice.
July 1st, and we had, you know, more than 150 people attend that event, and about half of them were first-time donors to the campaign, so they didn't know a lot about it. So, you know, we're constantly getting the word out and letting people know what we're doing, and once they find out, they're on the bandwagon,
Yes.
you know, so it's great.
Yes.
It's
Are there
really-
more events coming up that people can be a part of if they feel inspired and they want to give back too?
Absolutely. We have an art show on July 27th. It will be at the Inn at Canal Square. We've got over 30 local artists who are donating their artwork at the price points that they are used to selling at. Tony Boyd Heron of Peninsula Gallery has been curating this for us. And so all of the proceeds, 100% of the proceeds from the sales from that art show are going to go to the campaign.
Great.
And so we're very excited about that. So that is Saturday, July 27th from 11 to 3 p.m. at the Inn at Canal Square.
There you go.
Lewis.
Perfect. You got it.
Yeah.
Write that down.
Yeah.
Well, Jim and Pam, thank you guys so much for coming in and sharing the mission of 4th Street Preserve and all that you guys are doing. And good luck with the art show and all that you guys have coming down the road.
Thank you very
so
much for having us.
Yes,
Yeah.
Happy to have you both.
Appreciate it.
It was great
Yep.
to chat with you.
Yes.
Thank you.
We do have some more CoastLife though coming up. We know we've been getting you excited for a pretty big event kicking off there, I guess, to get us through the remainder of summer.
Yes.
We're going to check in with some more athletes when we get back.